Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem with Planet Destiny here. And it's Friday, which means that Xur is back in the world of Destiny. And as you can see, this week he's going to be located in the EDZ right down here in the Winding Cove. Now let's go ahead and make our way over to where our favorite exotic vendor is this week, shall we? Now this part's a little, this little area is a little tricky. Most people don't realize that you can get to Xur. They'll usually just kind of climb their way up to him. But there's a little cave just right up here. It's super hidden. And this will take you directly to, to some shanks. Hello? Hello? Alright. Alright, let's see what he has. Okay, starting off, we have the Huckleberry submachine gun, the Mask of the Quiet One for the Titans, Gemini Jesters for the Hunters, and Contraverse Holds for the Warlock. And this is another piece of Forsaken exotic gear, but we'll get to that in just a second. Starting off with the Huckleberry submachine gun and its Ride the Bull intrinsic perk. Increased rate of fire and recoil while you are holding down the trigger, and kills with this magazine reload a portion of the magazine. And Rampage, kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks to times 3. We all should be familiar with how Rampage works nowadays. The Huckleberry is a fairly fun submachine gun. It works really well in PvE, in big activities where there is a lot of ads. Once you get the Ride of the Bull perk to start proccing, it holds its own very well, and it allows you to keep just kind of mowing down the lesser ads. In PvP, there's a type of gameplay that you can use with the Huckleberry. Personally, I'm not too crazy about using submachine guns in PvP. I'm more of a fusion rifle guy, but it's not bad either. It's pretty fun. So if you don't have this, pick it up. And not to mention, just look how beautiful the Huckleberry is. Alright, following up, the Mask of the Quiet One for the Titans with its dreaded Visage intrinsic perk. Grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. This is actually an exotic that I've not touched since Destiny 2 came out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So not exactly sure where this exotic has a place in. So yeah, it's interesting. It's a super passive exotic, so if you don't have it and you're thinking of picking up the Faded Engram, I would recommend just picking it up here so you don't get it from there, but yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you on this one. It's just if you don't have it, pick it up. There you go. As far as perks, we have Fusion Rifle, Hand Cannon Targeting with Hands On, which is one of my favorite perks, Sniper Rifle Reserves, and Machine Gun Reserves. For the Hunters, this is another exotic we haven't seen in a while, the Gemini Jesters with its Misdirection intrinsic perk. Dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. Actually, I used to use these on my Hunter a long time ago. These are actually really fun. So yeah, it's a simple dodge and it only removes the radar for maybe like 2 to 3 seconds. But it's actually pretty fun in things like quick play because you can really kind of just juke somebody out. These actually work through walls too, so it's a big AoE. So if you see somebody that's in your like radar, you can dodge, and you can take away their radar and just kind of disorient them for a bit. They're pretty fun. They're not the best looking. They look very interesting. They have super unique aesthetic. But yeah, no, these are interesting. If you don't have them, pick them up. And finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Contraverse Hold with its Chaotic Exchanger intrinsic perk. Resist incoming damage while charging your Void Grenade with Chaos Accelerant. Feed the Void or Handheld Supernova. Charged Void Grenades return a random amount of grenade energy on a hit. Now these exotics are fun. These used to pair really well with the attunement of Fisher, which is Nova Warp, because the handheld Supernova it's a one-shot, and these guys are incredibly useful in PvP. You can, if you're holding down the grenade button, you can actually resist an incoming shotgun. blast. So they're super fun. Unfortunately, with the deletion of Nova Warp, these are a little bit less useful because really there's not a whole lot of people running Nova Warp in the Crucible nowadays. Really the only good thing left of that skill tree is the one-shot grenade in PvP, so maybe you can just use it for that. But these were fun. These are definitely fun, especially with perks like Grenadiers on in PvE. You'll constantly have grenades to use. As far as perks, we have Fusion Rifle Loader, Hand Cannon Loader, Impact Induction, causing damage with melee attack, reduces your grenade cooldown, Sniper Rifle, and Machine Gun Scavenger. And of course, we have the Invitations of the Nine. This week we have to do the Savathun's Song Strike, as well as collect Fallen and Hive samples. Let's go ahead and pick up a Faded Ingram and see if Nim can get a piece of armor with interesting rolls. No, I'm never gonna get armor from these things. It's just not bound to happen. And finally, of course, we have the Five of Swords, which will give you additional modifiers if you're chasing down that lucrative 100k. With that being said, Guardians, I apologize if I'm kind of ranty and all over the place this morning. I literally just woke up like maybe 20 minutes ago. I spent a good majority of the night grinding out this mountaintop that you just saw me kill myself with here. It was a very long quest, one that I am not too crazy for doing again on PS4. But anyway, so this week in Destiny we will have Iron Banner returning, as well as Double Valor, and Gambit Prime will be moving over to the Emerald Coast. But with that being said, Guardians, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget, the Invitations of the Nine video will be coming along next to Xur, so as well, keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.